Welcome back, family, to Northside LDN. And unfortunately, it didn't go to plan today. It didn't go to plan. Spurs won 3-1 against AZ Alkmaar, and Man United 4-1 against Real Sociedad. Bruno Fernandes with a hat trick. I was watching more the Spurs game, and yeah, bro, I just, oh my days. I wanted to have a laugh. I wanted to have a chuckle. It just didn't go to plan, innit? It didn't go to plan. Spurs today, much the better side. Bergvall had a good game, apart from the mistake that led to the one goal that AZ Alkmaar actually scored from. But Odeberg, today, he played very, very well, Odeberg. Very, very well from Odeberg. Took his goals well, scored a really good goal, really good tap-in, and alleviated the pressure right at the right time. In the first half, there was a lot of counter-attacks down the left-hand side from Spurs' left-hand side. Son, with a lot of attempts to cut into the box. AZ Alkmaar did decently to block off his shots and stop Spurs to long-range shots. Spence with some good drives forward from the left-hand side. But overall, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Spurs did enough to get over the line. AZ Alkmaar absolutely handed a hospital pass to Solanke that squares it to Odeberg. That took the goal really, really well. Really, really good finish from Odeberg. Can't take anything away from him. You know what I mean? The first, both of his goals, he got a brace today. Played really well, man. You know what I mean? Young 20-year-old winger. Played really well for Spurs today. If you're a Spurs fan, you're going to be happy. Obviously, I wanted a good old chuckle. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get that. But that was good interception by Solanke. AZ Alkmaar, they just looked rattled from the first minute. They looked like they were rattled. They couldn't play past Tottenham's press. They couldn't really counter-attack anything. Spurs did well. Salah did well to get back into shape. Bergvall put in a shift as well to win the ball back. Spence did really well as well to keep his winger quiet. Van de Ven played well. And all in all, it was a good performance by Spurs. You got to just give it to them. They played well. Apart from the silly mistake by Odeberg, who wins the ball back and leaves it to Bergvall. And then Bergvall with a stupid pass against his leg that gives it straight to the AZ Alkmaar player, and he scores from it. Other than that, you know what I mean? Spurs didn't really give AZ anything. You know, AZ had a shot that hit the side net, and other than that, they didn't really do anything. They didn't really do anything. Do you know what I mean? Apart from that silly mistake, Spurs were all over them, to be fair. First half, they were all over them, and they deserved to be 1-0 up, if I'm going to be completely honest. Second half, Porro with a counter, Son to Maddison, and then Maddison makes it 2-0. Good goal by Maddison as well, right place at the right time. Maddison had a shot that went over the bar. Spurs on the counter, Son to Spence, cross to Odeberg, and he taps it in for 3-1. And he's just onside. I was wishing it was offside, but it was onside. Odeberg, you know what I mean? Man of the match, man. Man of the match. Played really, really well. Got back, did his defensive duties, took his goals really well. The first goal he took really well at the right place at the right time. And also the third goal, he was at the right place at the right time as well. Good cross from Spence to make it 3-1. Vicario with some really, really good saves in this game as well. Basuma with the clearance. And overall, yeah, man, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Oh, here we go. It's connected to my camera. There you go. You should be able to hear me a lot better, man. Big up to everyone that's locked in. You know what I mean? But Spurs were much the better side. Vicario with some good saves. Like I said, Spence played really well. Maddison took his goal really well as well and played well. Bergvall as well. I think he did well defensively. He did a decent job. And he was passing the ball around well. Sarr got back and won the ball back as well in some good moments. Odeberg, man in the match, goes without saying. Solanke with a good assist, winning the ball back. And Son was trying. He was trying, but they did a job on Son. They put two man on Son every time he tried to cut in and let off a shot. They were closing him down. So listen, all in all, it was what it was, man. You know, AZ was a bit too slow in the counter attack for my liking. I don't think they were direct enough. I think that they just couldn't play through the press. Every time Spurs were pressing them, they just couldn't play through the press, and that was getting them to do stupidness out the back. You know what I mean? Hospital passes for the first goal, and at times just kicking it out sideways, backwards, sideways, and just kicking it out of play. because they just couldn't play through Spurs. You know what I mean? So it's one of them ones, man. You know what I mean? I would have liked to, as a rival, obviously as an Arsenal fan, if you can't tell, and if you're new to the channel, it would have been nice to see Spurs bottle it, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Odegaard, very good performance from him. Very, very good performance, man of the match. But big up Real King, man. What you say, man? I was watching more the Spurs game, bro. So yeah, let me know. I know Bruno Fernandes got a hat trick. What'd you make of the game, bro?
Yeah. Yeah, big up Northside. Yeah, it was actually first time of me saying it was actually Manchester. It was actually a good performance today, bro, from my team, bro. It was actually a good performance. How many times have I come on here or come on other shows and said Man United have played well? You know, it's actually a good feeling for once my team actually played well for once. Yeah, our best performance of the season. Obviously, in the first half, Real Sociedad they got a penalty. Didnt conceded a penalty, and then obviously they took their penalty well. But after that, United were just after that we just after the first like 10 minutes. After the first 10 minutes, Real Sociedad didn't really do anything, bro. And then obviously, Højlund got fouled for the penalty, and then he took the obviously the first penalty because obviously we had two penalties, they had one penalty, and then obviously the first penalty from Bruno he took well, and then obviously both it was kind of a bit even in the first half, but we just edged it. We had a couple of chances from Garnacho. Casemiro played some very good passes into Xerxes and into Højlund that they could have done slightly better in the first half. But in the second half, in the second half, like I said, it was fully controlled, bro. It was fully controlled. Obviously, we got another penalty again. Dogu had a very good game. Got fouled out wide, and then obviously Bruno took the second penalty very well, and then obviously we get the third goal from our counter attack as well. Garnacho on the break. Garnacho actually had another decent game. You know, for once, Garnacho actually had a decent game for once. Obviously, he laid it off into Bruno on the counter attack. Bruno took his goal well, smashed it in the bottom corner. And then obviously Højlund put it across to Dalot, and then Dalot with a very good finish in the box to make it 4-1. And it was just, bro, we were just very controlled. Obviously, it was a very good performance today, but Real Sociedad over both legs, bro. Day was terrible, bro. Real Sociedad day was terrible, bro. Like, bro, they didn't create anything, bro. Onana didn't even have to make a save. Like, that's how bad they was, bro. Like, every time when they got the ball, they wasn't threatening at all. Bruno actually had his best performance in a United shirt. How many times do I get to say that? Like, not many times, because obviously a lot of the time the guys hoofing the ball, and a lot of the time the guys not performing, and a lot of the time the guy costs us a goal usually. But he took his goal, but he took his goals well today, and he had a very good performance. Xerxes had a very good performance. Casemiro had a very good performance. Højlund obviously had some chances as well, but Højlund's all-round game was actually decent. Like, everybody played decent, bro. Everyone played decent today. Like, there wasn't even a bad performance. But
what do you make of Aiden Heaven? What do you make of him?
Aiden Heaven, like, the past. Yeah, today he obviously started his first game. Obviously, he's come on from the bench a couple of times. He's looked very good, bro. When he's come in, he looks very calm on the ball. He looks very calm on the ball. Obviously, he doesn't defensively. He looks very good as well. In wide areas, he looks very good as well. So Heaven looks like a good player sounds like we got a good centre back on our hands. Obviously, I'm not going to go overboard, but he's performed well when he's played. He's performed better than Harry Maguire has done the past few games anyway, when you know. But that's a lesson for Amorim. I've been saying, bro, Amorim needs to use the youth more, bro. And obviously we've had injuries and suspensions, and it's forced him to use a couple of youth players. And actually, the youth players have actually been playing decent. Collier, Collier has again came on the last like 3 minutes of the game. He did okay again, and yeah, like obviously it was the best performance that United have had this season. But obviously, I'm not getting carried away because I'm still not getting carried away because my team are still 14th in the league. Obviously, we got Leon next round in the quarterfinal. We got Leon in the quarterfinal, so that's not gonna be an easy game. That's gonna be a tougher game than this game, and hopefully after the international break, Cobby will come back. And we got Leicester next. I think we got Leicester on the weekend. Obviously, we probably make hard work of that. We probably will have a crap performance against Leicester, but but I can be happy tonight that we are through, and we actually had a good performance. Obviously, it was just about getting through today, but we actually had a good performance that I wasn't expecting to have. So I can't really complain today, but like I said, like Amorim, obviously I've had a lot of criticism on Amorim because like obviously I've lost a lot of faith in Amorim. Obviously we had a good performance against Arsenal and a good performance against Sociedad, but before the Arsenal game, I was losing a lot of faith in Amorim because obviously when he first came into United, he said that Manchester United can't afford to play defensive football, but he's been playing defensive football against the mid-table and relegation teams. I understand, obviously, him playing defensive against an Arsenal or against Man City or against Liverpool, but against teams like Everton and teams like Fulham and teams like Southampton, Ipswich, teams like that, we've been playing too defensive. And but obviously today we was more attacking, with Dogu helped us on the left hand side as well. He helped us on the left hand side as well. Dalot actually had a decent game on the right for once. You get what I'm saying? Mazraoui as a right centre back. Obviously, I've been saying Mazraoui needs to play as a centre back, and obviously he played very well at centre back. But Amorim just needs to do more because the fact and reality is, obviously he's had two good straight performances against Arsenal and against Real Sociedad, but obviously throughout the league, 14th is still not good enough for a club like Manchester United. Like, I'm not expecting Ruben Amorim to get Manchester United challenging in the first season. I'm not expecting Ruben Amorim to win the Premier League. I wasn't expecting that when he first came in. I was just expecting Ruben Amorim to finish higher than Ten Hag. You know what I mean? Because under Ten Hag we finished 8th. I expected Ruben Amorim, and I wanted him to finish higher than Ten Hag, and I wanted him to win a trophy. Because Man United, we should be, even though we are not in a position to win the Premier League, we should be going out and winning Europa Leagues and FA Cups and Carabao Cups. Obviously, we're out of 2 competitions, but that doesn't mean that doesn't mean that we have to stop winning trophies. We have to continue winning trophies, bro, to keep the mentality up. You get what I'm trying to say? So we have to go and win this Europa League. I don't want to hear any excuses, because people can say Amorim hasn't had the time that the time that other managers have, but Ruben Amorim has said himself. He said this himself. He has said, I am only going to get time at Manchester United if I win games, if I start winning games. That's what he said himself. And like I said, I've had a lot of criticism on Amorim because he played too defensive. Obviously, he's played Dallo week in and week out at wing back. Obviously, he's played Højlund up front. He's persisted with Højlund up front. He's persisted with the Dallo at wing back. He's persisted with Mazraoui at wing back a lot of the time, and he's persisted with Harry Maguire, and he's persisted with Onana, and he's persisted with Bruno Fernandes. He's persisted with a lot of players, and obviously, it's not all his fault, but he has to take accountability for. He has to also take accountability for Man United finishing 14th, for being in 14th position, and obviously getting knocked out of 2 competitions. So, yeah, man, we will see. We will see what Amorim does in it, but like we just need to go. We just need to finish the season strong, win the Europa League, and we need to just sign players for the football club. We just need to bring in some good signings in, bro, in the summer. You get what I'm trying to say? So, yeah.
No, I hear that, man. I hear that. I mean, Dogu had a good performance. That's something you can take from today's game. Aiden Heaven showing some potential. Xerxes had a good game. What else do you take away from this game, bro? Because for me, I would personally put Athletic Club as the favourites to win this competition.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're 4th in La Liga. I feel like the strongest overall team left in the competition. You guys should be beating Lyon. What do you want Amorim to continue? Because obviously, like you said, you had a good performance against Arsenal. Today, you've had a good performance. You were the better team, and you scored 4 goals against Real Socedidad. What do you want to continue that he hasn't been doing in previous games?
I just want him to keep on. I just want him to, stop. I obviously, like I said, Højlund and Dallo and Bruno Fernandes and players who I don't rate. They had good they had good games today, but that doesn't mean that they are good enough consistently to play for Manchester United. I need Amorim to stop persisting with certain players, and I need him to play attacking players. I need him to play attacking players at wing back. I need him to use the youth academy. I need him to use the youth academy more, because clearly, obviously, I was very frustrated about the January transfer window, because I remember I was on this channel when it was deadline day, and I was very frustrated at Dogu and Heaven was the only signings that we brought in, and we got rid of Anthony, and we got rid of Malacia as well, and we didn't replace them, and we got rid of Rashford, but we didn't replace him. Obviously, Amorim chose to get rid of Rashford. He chose to get rid of Anthony, and he chose to get rid of Malacia, and him and Ineos chose to not bring anyone in. So now I need Amorim to start using the youth, because I've always said it. The youth players, me and Flawless have said this for the longest. The youth players can't play any worse than some of our senior players. They can't play worse than Dallo at wing back. They can't play Mazraoui. They can't play as worse as Mazraoui as a wing back. And Mazraoui and Dallo, they are not bad players, but they are not wing backs. They are centre backs, obviously in the system. So I just need Amorim to adapt certain things, and I just need him to start playing attacking players at wing back, and I need him to stop persisting with certain players, and I need him to use the youth more, because clearly when we've had Heaven and when we've had Collier and when we've had Chido, they've played better than than a lot of our players. Like for example, like Chido against Fulham, like created three chances for himself. Rasmus Højlund didn't do anything in that game. You get what I'm trying to say?
Where is Chino?
We didn't we didn't select him in the Europa League squad.
Okay.
We didn't select him in the Europa League squad in it because because he came. When did Chido? I think it was October when when Chido came in. He came in October, and Amorim chose and Amorim chose and the club chose to not select Chido in the Europa League squad because Amorim said that we got Xerxes and we got Højlund. But this is the problem that I've had with Amorim, right? Because obviously I rate Xerxes. I think he's a baller. I think he's a very good player. Obviously he's still got a lot of things to learn as well. But like he said about Xerxes, he said that he doesn't see Xerxes as a clear number 9. He sees Xerxes as a 10. But obviously my problem is he said that, oh, we got Xerxes and Højlund, that means we don't need Chido because we got Xerxes and Højlund as strikers. But then like 3 weeks ago he said that Xerxes is not a clear number 9. So by that logic, by his logic, our only real number 9 is Højlund.
Yeah.
and that's what I've had a problem with, because at times Amorim has also contradicted himself. Like I said before, before the game, Amorim said that before this game he came out. He came out before we appointed him at Manchester United. I think it was when he was at Sporting Lisbon, his last game at Sporting Lisbon against Man City, when Sporting Lisbon beat Man City 4-1. And he came out and said that Man United can't be playing defensive football. But obviously, majority of his time, he's been playing defensive football. He's been playing defensive football. And also, my problem with Amorim is that, yes, we can all say that he doesn't have his players. He doesn't have his players, but he should be getting the best out of his players at his disposal that he's already got. And that's the problem. That's the problem that I've had with. That's the problem that I've had with him, because. And I've had a lot of problems with my fan base, because my fan base have made excuse after excuse after excuse for him. They said that, oh, he doesn't have his own players. He needs his own players. He needs his own players to be able to play his football. He needs freaking a specialist at left wing back. He needs a specialist at right wing back. He needs a specialist in midfield. He needs a specialist at striker. That's what my problem has been. If you are a good coach, you shouldn't have. If you are an elite coach that we say that you are, you shouldn't need all your specialists to be able to play your system. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. You even see it. You even had it with Arteta in your first and second season. Oh, Arteta needs this kind of profile of player. Arteta needs that profile of player. This and that. Arteta can't coach his style of play if he doesn't have specific players, and that's my problem. And I've heard you a lot when you've spoken about United with Faz, and like you are right. And I've said this for the longest, bro. Like Man United's problem is that we've expected managers to do recruitment. We haven't had obviously a sporting director, and obviously we haven't had a sporting director to scout players. We haven't been recruiting players for the club. We've been recruiting players for the managers, and that's what Manchester United's problem's been. And that's the thing. That's the thing. Like Amorim should be not giving Amorim should be able to work with the players that he brings in and that we've already got at his disposal. We shouldn't be bringing players in for Ruben Amorim. We should be bringing players in for the club, and Amorim should be able to work with them. And like I said, and I've said this, another example that I said on, I think, on Mandem United when I was on Flawless's channel, right? I've seen Unai Emery because people want to talk about Manchester United squad is bang average, this and that. I've seen Unai Emery take over at Aston Villa in mid-season at a similar time that Ruben Amorim came in to United. I've seen Unai Emery come in at Aston Villa on the Steven Gerrard squad. Aston Villa on the Steven Gerrard, when he got sacked, they were 17th. I've seen Unai Emery take Aston Villa from 17th to 7th in mid-season. So people can't tell me about, oh, Amorim needs his own players. Amorim needs his own players. Unai Emery didn't have his own players, and Unai Emery got Aston Villa to Conference League, and then the following season he got them to Champions League. So, so people just need to stop. People just need to stop making excuses for him. The reality is that he chose to come to Manchester United. He knew what he was getting himself into. He also spoke about it in the press conference. He also said that he knew Manchester United's financial situation. He knew that Manchester United wasn't going to bring in players in January. He already knew that. He already knew that we wasn't going to bring any players in January. And obviously, you probably haven't seen it, but obviously, you've probably seen clips of it or whatever, but I think it was like 3 or 4 days ago, Ratcliffe did an interview with Gary Neville and Oblak.
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah. You watched it, innit? And obviously, I watched it the other day, yeah. And Ratcliffe was saying, yeah, that like Manchester United, if we don't cut costs, if we don't cut players' wages, and we don't sack we don't sack people at the football club, Man United will go out. Manchester United will run out of money in November. And that, and this is the thing, Manchester United will run out of money because apparently we have spent more money than we have earned. You get me? We spent more money that we earned, bro. And that's why we're in this financial situation. This is why we need to sack obviously all these staff, and obviously we have to reduce certain wage bills for certain players, and we have to get
rid of certain players to raise funds. I hear that. This comment here, the difference between Emery and Amorim is the forward players at Villa are way better. Emery's style isn't the same as Amorim's, and Emery, you could argue, is easier to implement. I'll say this year, the problem with Amorim has been the fact that he seemed like he's taken a very long time to identify what are the strengths and weaknesses of the players that he's inherited. Of course, you can give managers a couple, some time to get to know their players. But when you take the job, he should know what players fit his style. He should know what personnel that he wants to play as a wing back or to play in a back three. And I think he took a very long time to know Kobbie Mainoo's best position, Fernandez's best position, the weaknesses of Garnacho, the weaknesses of Rashford when he had him, the weaknesses of Rasmus. You know what I mean? Not playing Xerxes when he was in form. So you can say you could say player for player, Emery took over a better squad, but at the same time, as a manager taking over a squad, you should know what the strengths are of the players at hand. And I think a lot of times, like even Mazraoui, at times he's tried to play him as a wing back. Now he's back playing him as a centre back. Part of the back three. I think that's been the biggest thing that you can say now. Ruben Amorim should do better in that. He should do better in understanding which players play better in which positions. How many games were Bruno Fernandes playing as a 10?
Now as an 8, he's looking a bit more effective. You know what I mean? Because he just, as a 10, it just doesn't work. He loses the ball too many times, and he's too erratic at times. You know what I mean? But that's the biggest thing. Like, as an outsider, someone that's not a Man United fan, you should know the strengths of your players. And I keep the same energy when it comes to Arteta. He's got Calafiori, and he's more of a winger than he is as a fullback. You know, but yet he keeps playing him as a fullback. Zinchenko, we persisted with him as a left back, even though he's a number 10. He plays as a 10 in the last game and he scores a goal. You know what I mean? He played as a 10 against PSV and he scored a goal. You know what I mean? In our last game the other day. So this is what I mean about managers knowing the players that are there and what is the best way to utilize those players. And also not persistent with Rasmus Haaland playing up front. Like, he doesn't offer enough. You know, like Cheeto is a player that should be playing up front every situation you can that he's available, because he may actually be able to show you something. This is how Rashford, and I'm not saying Rashford is a complete player, but Rashford was given a chance to become Rashford that you know right now. When you guys had a load of injuries, your manager played Rashford, and then he went on to be the Rashford that, you know, had a career at Man United and is on big money. That was because he was given an opportunity. And I think he should know which players deserve an opportunity and which players don't deserve an opportunity that have been letting him down. And I think that's the biggest gripe you can have against a manager. You can't keep doing the wrong thing and then you keep defending it. Another example for that, you know, again with Arteta, playing Mikel Moreno up front when it's not effective anymore. It worked for one game and that was about it. You know, why not play Martinelli through the middle? Why not play Trossard through the middle? Those players have actually produced better performances as a striker and within more games than Mikel Moreno. Mikel Moreno has only been effective in one game playing as a striker. So those are the things where you get onto a manager and you think, okay, well, why is it that you're taking so long to understand what players are effective and what positions? I think that's the biggest gripe. But yeah, man, what was you saying?
It was just like that's been my problem all with Amorim, his players profiling, because as a coach and as a manager, your first thing is to know what players are. I said this before. The first thing as a manager that you need to identify, the first thing that you need to do is identify what players are good at and what players are not good at, and use them correctly and limit their limitations. And like you said with Kobe Mainoo, and like I said about Kobe Mainoo, I've said it for time, he's a 10, but it took Amorim 2 months. It took Amorim 2 months to figure out that Kobe Mainoo is not a pivot player and he's a 10. It took him 2 months to figure out. It took him 2 months to figure that out. And
why was Casemiro isolated out of the team? Because Casemiro is a baller, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, I don't understand why Casemiro has been isolated out of your team, and then now he's back into the team. What happened there? That's another.
But that's what I mean. Like, I don't know. Like the manager, I don't know if him and Casemiro at the time had a fallout or whatever, or he doesn't fancy him or whatever. But like, this is the thing. My problem has been Ruben Amorim's being too stubborn. He's been too stubborn, and he's not the first manager. Like you said, Arteta is very stubborn. Pep is very stubborn. A lot of these managers now are very stubborn. And my thing is, yes, he hasn't had his own players, but he's had players that he could have utilized, and he's chose not to. Like, obviously, like I said, he should have played Anthony as a wing back, because people were saying, oh, why don't we give Mason Mount a chance? Why don't we give Mason Mount a chance? But these same people didn't want to give Anthony a chance. You get what I'm saying? See, you get what I'm saying? And people have to remember, when we signed Anthony under Ten Hag, we thought Ten Hag were going to play possession-based football. But obviously, we all know that didn't plan out, because I actually were playing possession-based football. You get what I'm trying to say? And under Amorim and under Ten Hag, we were playing transition ball. And obviously, that didn't suit Anthony. Now Amorim's come in. He's brought he brought Anthony on the bench a couple of times, and obviously the stats are there. The stats are there that when we play attacking players at wing back, we score more goals.
Yeah.
We score we score more goals. So the fact that the fact that Amorim didn't choose to use Anthony when he could have utilized him. I'm not saying Anthony's good enough long term, but you could have utilized him until the summer. You could have used you could have utilized Collier earlier in the team, because Collier, I remember, came on against Arsenal in the FA Cup, was very good. When he came on against Arsenal in the FA Cup, he could have utilized Heaven earlier. He could have utilized Casemiro earlier. The only reason why Casemiro has been playing the past couple of games is because we've had injuries. It's because Ugar is being injured and stuff like that. So he's had players there. He's had players like Collier, Heaven, Chido, Anthony, and Malacia that he could have utilized, but he chose to not utilize these players. He chose to stick with the same damage. He chose to stick with Dallo at wing back. He chose to stick Mazzarri at wing back, and he chose to stick with Harry Maguire at centre back.
Do you agree with this from Funkcase? He says, I reckon Anthony's decision is Ineos for money reasons. I can't lie. You agree with that?
I don't think it was an Ineos decision. Yes, Ineos are trying to cut the wages and do stuff like that. Yeah, but if Amorim wanted to keep Anthony, if he really wanted Anthony at the football club, they would have kept him. They would have kept him. And the thing is, as well, another player as well he could have utilized. He could have utilized Harry Amas. Harry Amas has been on the bench the past few games. Obviously, he's not the greatest defensively, but going forward, he's good. He's good going forward. And Amorim said at the start, I think it was before his first game, he said the reason why he doesn't play attacking players at wing back is because it's harder to coach attacking players how to defend. But my thing on it is, we've been playing with 7 defenders, bro. We've been playing with 6 or 7 defenders, and we still are we are still conceding goals. You get me? Like, my thing is that we are conceding goals anyway when we are defensive. So why don't we attack? Yes, we might be conceding goals when we attack, but when you're attacking, that can be what's the saying? It can be your strongest. It can be your strongest defense once you attack. You get me? And like the fact is that we've been conceding goals anyway when we've been parking the bus most games and been breaking on the counter attack. We've been conceding 2 or 3 goals anyway when we've been playing when we've been playing defensively. And this is the foolishness that I can't defend Amorim with, because he's doing this to himself. How are you going to consistently play players that let you down week after week after week and not try anything different? Like the outcome, is going to be the same outcome. It's not going to be a different outcome when you keep on playing players that overperform. This is why I don't get onto the players like Bruno and Højlund and that no more, and Dallo, because I know who these players are. I know they are not good, but the fact is you've persisted with playing them. And the fact is you've persisted with playing with Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire goes on a purple patch for like 3 or 4 games where he played really well, and then after that he goes back to himself. He reverts back to type. And also my problem with Amorim is that I remember when we beat Man City, obviously he frozen out Rashford and Garnacho out of the squad. Garnacho wasn't in the squad for like 4 games, and then all of a sudden he brings Garnacho back, and then he keeps on playing Garnacho in the left 10, and you frozen him out. And you froze him out before the Man City game, and you froze him out for like 4 games, and then you bring him back into the squad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just foolishness. And this is the thing. Like, this is the thing. I know that we've been badly run, and I know that Man United haven't been Man United. But like, what I can't stand from my fans is my fans, when we've been losing games, and when we've been dropping points, my fans are saying, oh, it's okay of us losing games because it's all about the process. No, I don't trust process, bro. I trust progression. I don't trust process. I trust progression, bro. You get me? And man can say about like winning trophies hasn't got Manchester United anywhere in the following season. Well, what happened? What happened when we had Ollie in charge? What happened when we finished sixth, third, and second? Where did that get us? Northside will tell you as well. Where did finishing second get Arteta?
Mm.
You get me? You know what I'm saying, bro? And it's jarring because these men have said, oh, Manchester United winning the cups have set us back. No, the winning trophies hasn't set Manchester United back. Winning FA Cups and Europa Leagues haven't settled Manchester United back. What set Manchester United back is the Glazers and the recruitment. That's what set us back, not the freaking trophies. Because if the Glazers if they would have hired a sporting director, what was very good, and they got elite people in charge, then we won't be in this position.
Mm.
So it's not. So people are saying, oh, winning trophies have made Man United go down the hill. No, it's nonsense. It's because of our recruitment, not because of the trophies, bro. And the reality is that we can talk about trusting the process, but at some point, bro, you have to get over the line. You have to get over the line. Like I said, Arteta's going to finish second 3 times in a row, and he's going to finish second 3 times in a row. And I'm supposed to be happy. I'm supposed to sit there as a United fan and just allow Amorim to lose game because it's his first season and it's a process. Nah, bro, I can't have that. Because the facts and reality is, I rate Ruben Amorim as a coach. I saw his last 2 games at Sporting. I rate Ruben Amorim. But the fact is, when he's doing foolishness, I'm going to criticize him. And I got to be honest, at one point, I think it was after the Tottenham game or after the Everton game, I was this close of saying Ruben Amorim out. Because he's not doing enough.
If he doesn't win the Europa League for you, yeah, does he lose his job for you? Should he lose his job if he doesn't win the Europa League?
Yes, I think he should. I think he should know that, because the facts and reality is that if Ruben Amorim, because like I said, Ten Hag finished 8th with United in it. If Ruben, we was led to believe that Ineos brought in Amorim because we thought he would do a better job league-wise in terms of league position than Ten Hag. You get me? In terms of league position, we expected Amorim to do better, and we're 14th and we've gone. We was 4 points when Ruben Amorim was appointed and Ten Hag got sacked. We was 4 points behind top 4. Now we're like 15 points behind top 4. Now we're 15 points behind top 4. And the facts in reality is, if Amorim finishes second half of the table and he doesn't win anything, he should be sacked. He should be. How is finishing 14th, 15th, or 16th not a sackable offence? How is that not a sackable offence? It is. It clearly is. And my thing is that I rate Amorim. And the thing is that what gets me on my nerves about him is that he's not concussed like Ten Hag did. You know, he's not concussed like Ten Hag. Ten Hag was saying, after every bad performance, he was saying, the players played well, this and that. We were the better team, this and that. I'm not Harry Potter and these things there. You know what I'm saying? Man was doing the most. Like Lorenzo Ten Hag, yeah, Ten Hag was doing the most, bro. You get me? Lorenzo Ten Hag was doing the most, bro. You get me? That's what he was doing, bro. And like the thing is, Amorim has pointed out the weaknesses in Bruno's game in press conferences. He's pointed out the weaknesses in Garnacho's game, in Dallow's game, in Højlund's game. He's pointed out all the weaknesses of the players, but he's persisted to play with these players, bro. You get me? He's pointed out all the weaknesses, and he pointed out all the. It's one thing of saying, oh, this player's not good at this player good, not good on that. Well, you have to utilize him better, bro. At the end of the day, bro, actions speak louder than words, bro. Like Amorim, every press conference comes across well, but like your the way that you're talking isn't using to the pitch. It isn't, and that's the thing. His actions are not speaking louder than his words, bro. And it's like, and it's like he's pointed out all of these weaknesses, but he's persisted to play with these players. He's persisted to play with them, and obviously we got a new stadium in. We got a new stadium, 100,000 seat stadium coming in like 2030 in it. The stadium looks good and that. I'm happy that we're getting a new stadium, but we also have to be winning trophies. We also have to get back and winning trophies, bro, because man ain't having this process, trust the process, because I'm tired of it, bro. I'm tired of this trust the process crap. I'm tired of it, bro. Like I'm tired of people just making excuse after excuse and enabling everything. Like I hate Arsenal. You know I hate Arsenal. Everyone knows who are Arsenal fans on Northside Channel. Yeah, everyone will know. Every Arsenal fan on Northside Channel will know that I hate Arsenal. But the facts and reality is, we can't laugh at Arsenal for going through a process. We can't laugh at Arsenal for going through a process. Oh, what did they win? What did they win? They got a dog called win and this and that, and they squeezing lemon juices and them things there. We can't be laughing, yeah. Bro, we can't be laughing when our club are trying to do the same thing, bro. Well, you know what I'm saying? Our club are laughing at your process, but when it comes to our club, we are trying to trust the process. We are doing this process thing. Like this is the thing. We laugh at Arsenal's protests. We laugh at Chelsea's protests, Tottenham protests. But when it comes to our club, we want to trust the process. We want to do an Arsenal thing where we finish second. Bro, I've said this before. I'd rather win 10 Carabao Cups in a row than finishing second 10 times in a row. Bro, I don't care about finishing second, because what's the difference between second and freaking like fifth or whatever? What's the difference, bro? It makes no sense. Like, bro, we have to think about it like this. If anyone's saying that they supported Manchester United because they finished second place and that, then you're lying, brother. You're lying. Yeah, because my club, I supported my club because I saw my club win at least 3 or 4 Premier Leagues, and I see my club win a Champions League, and I see my club win at least 2 FA Cups and win a Europa League. And man are supposed to, man expect me to be happy of Man United going through a process and Man United challenging for leagues, finishing second and finishing in top 4 every season. Bro, get a grip, man. But the reality is as well, yeah, is that yes, Bruno had 2 good games, yeah, against Arsenal and Real Sociedad, yeah. But the way that everyone's glazing this guy again, bro, everyone's saying, oh, Bruno does it again. Bruno's our savior. Bruno's this, Bruno's that. Bruno's got us out of relegation. They were saying when Bruno first came, oh, Bruno helped us to get top 4. Man are celebrating Bruno of saving us to get top four, and saving a man are praising Bruno for saving us to getting us out of relegation. Bro, I did it, uh, bro, I can't praise a man for getting us out of relegation or getting us top four. You know why, people? Because I've seen players like Paul Scholes, seen players like Ryan Giggs, Rooney, Van Persie, bro. You get me? I've seen these men carry Man United to league titles, bro. Not to top four, bro. To league titles. To league titles. And I saw young Ronaldo as well. Young Ronaldo will carry Man United to league titles, bro. So man don't want to hear this chat about Bruno in the first season carried us to top four and then he's carried us out of relegation. No. Bruno's had like 40 or 45 big games, yeah, and he's performed well in like four or five of them. It's not good enough.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, people like listen. If people want to think that Ruben is the right manager, cool. I hear that. He is a good coach. He is a good manager. Yeah, but at the same time, regardless if you like the manager or not, you have to hold the same standards whether you like the manager or not. You know what I mean? The standards have got to be kept there. So even if some people would say, "Look, King, that's a bit harsh. If he doesn't win the Europa League this season, give him one more season." I don't mind giving. Personally, for me, I'll give a manager. If listen, Arteta is a completely different situation because he never managed in his life. He had no credentials. Ruben Amorim is actually he's gone to Man United. He's won numerous Portuguese league titles. Whether you think it's a Farmers League or not, he's got it over the line. He's won cups. Before he was at Sporting, he won the cup as well with Braga in a matter of months. So he's got credentials, isn't it? The thing is like, you know, a good manager, give him 2 years. If he's not producing after 2 years, then the standard has to be, listen, you have to go. You know what I mean? You have to go. You guys haven't, you got a sporting director? I haven't seen you guys have got a new sporting director. So you know, Jim Radcliffe said that he was part of the ownership that said that they were in charge of getting Ruben Amorim through the door. They need to back him. They need to back him. Do you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, they've brought him in. They got rid of their sporting director. They've chosen him. They want to correct the mistakes that they've done before. In terms of not, he said it himself. Jim Radcliffe said it himself. It was a mistake in hiring Ten Hag and continuing with him and not getting rid of him in the summer. He said it was a mistake. Cool. Give him 2 years. They're definitely going to need to have to back him. I think they could have backed him more in January. I think they could have done more in getting certain players out and getting more players that fit his system and fit what he wants to do. Those come in and you can see how well he's playing and how well he's adapted because he actually plays to the style that Ruben's trying to implement. But at the same time, regardless if you like the manager or not, you have to put Man United first, innit? And if he doesn't get you at least winning stuff in 2 years, and Ten Hag won you 2 trophies, and you wanted him out, you got to keep the same energy, innit? Same energy, because Ten Hag wasn't good enough, but he still got you trophies. And I'm not saying that should have kept Ten Hag on his job, but Ruben, I'm sorry, if a previous manager that the fans didn't really want to stay at the club anymore was able to win trophies, you can't get them to win trophies. And when he left, you were what, 4-5 points off top 4?
4 points off top 4, and now we're like 15 points behind top 4. And like the thing is, like I said, if Ruben Amorim, like the thing is, I'm not asking. I didn't say when he first came in. Oh, Ruben Amorim, get Man United challenging for top 4, get him challenging for freaking. No, get him challenging for the league, get him challenging for top 4, this and that. No, I just wanted Ruben Amorim to finish higher than Ten Hag. We finished higher than, we finished 8th under Ten Hag. Yeah? And I wanted if Ruben Amorim, for example, finished like 7th and 6th and won Man United a trophy, and obviously I saw the style of play as well, I can back it. You get me? I can back it. But the fact and reality is, after the first 8 games where I thought I saw something the first 8 games in it. The first 8 games, I thought I saw something, and then after that, it kind of tailed out. Like I saw, like the first 8 games, I saw some patterns of play, but after the first 8 games, all the patterns of play were just disappeared, bro. And
But
and
this here, yeah, but Northside, then trophies papered over the cracks. Owners and fans hated his style. The thing is, you guys have liked what Ruben Amorim had done at Sporting. He needs to now be backed in the summer. He needs to at least have, at least 4 or 5 players of his own to implement his style. The ownership's got to meet him halfway in it. They got to get some players in that actually help him replicate what he did with Sporting, in it, to help him to what he did in the Champions League, beating Man City. You guys like his playing style. He clearly wants to implement the playing style he had at Sporting. He ain't come out like Ten Hag saying, "Oh, I'm not here to implement, we can't play the Ajax style." He wants to implement that style. He's seen that he hasn't got the players as it stands to implement that style. So if he gets you winning cups, you progress up the league, you do better within the league, and you're winning cups, and you like the style of football, which is why you even brought him into the team, then that's a basis to say, okay, cool. Kick on and let's see what you can do with even a bit more backing. But obviously, it gets to a point with any manager. It gets to a point where, okay, you've been given enough time, enough support. You now need to get over the line and win the big trophies. But with Ruben,
absolutely,
at the end of the day, the thing is, this is the problem. It's not fully Ruben's fault, Man United situation. You know what I mean? But then at the same time, this is why I feel like it's kind of 50-50. He's taken too long to identify which players work and which players don't work, or what position their best attributes are suited for. But at the same time, he's at a club that's given stupid contracts, that need to overhaul the team, that have got players that are not interested, players on big contracts that are hard to shift. It's a bit of a balance, isn't it? So I think, listen, you got to be a little bit flexible in that situation, to a degree, because he is a manager that's shown that he can get a team performing in the Champions League. He can win a league title. We can win cups. He clearly is a manager that's got some standards, but at the same time, eventually it comes down to the same thing every single time.
Yeah.
You can only back a manager so far. It gets to a point where you have to deliver certain major honors, but the summer is just going to be critical, isn't it? The summer, the ownership cannot be talking about, oh, we're struggling to get rid of this player, that player. They got to have a massive clear out. And if they're going to back Ruben, then they've got to back Ruben, in it. There's no point half-heartedly backing him. If he doesn't want, if he wants certain players gone, then they've got to be gone, in it. They got to be gone. Do you know what I mean? These players have not done them. Not all of them, because there are some good players. Xerxes is a good player, in my opinion. Dogu's just come in as a good player. Heaven just come in as a good player. Delict, Mazraoui are good players. You know what I'm saying? There are good players here. Obviously, Ahmad, Kobe Mainoo. You have some good players, but there's a lot of players here that they shouldn't even be a question. If the manager doesn't want him, then the manager doesn't want him. Get rid of him. That's it. You know what I mean? Get him his players, and then if next season you guys are still not performing well in the league, and then it's another situation. But I feel like you guys need a level of stability at your club. There's been too much chop and change, building it for Ole, then building a team for flipping Ten Hag and all of this nonsense. You guys need at least to build a platform, bro. Because at the moment your team is all over the place. Do you know what I'm saying? Get rid of the players that don't work. Get a sporting director that actually is aligned with Ruben. Ruben should be the ideal manager for the sporting director that you want at the club and the style of football that the club wants to play. There should be some continuity. You know what I mean? Get some continuity, get a base, get an actual squad that's actually to play a certain style of football and actually is cohesive. And then kick on from there and see where it is. If he's your Brendan Rodgers, get rid of him. Do you know what I'm saying? Get rid of him and go get somebody else. Do you know what I mean? But Man United needs stability, bro, because this is why your team has looked like the way it's looked, because it's too much chop and change. Too much. No, there's not enough direction. As an outsider, there's not enough direction.
No, there hasn't been.
At the end of the day, I think Ruben, even if he's not the guy to get you to winning the major honors, I still think he'll give you a good platform. Players and a good standard of players that actually could play to an actual system, because as your group of players are now, what's their style of play? What's their attributes? I don't know, bro. Everything's all over the place. Do you know what I mean? So maybe
because
a level of stability.
my thing, I completely agree what you're saying as well, yeah. But my thing on it as well is that we have to factor in is that I said this on Flawless's channel before, right? Say in the summer, because Man United usually sign on average like 5 to 4 players every summer transfer window, usually, right? That's what we usually do. Sign 4 to 5 players every transfer window. Say if Ineos do bring in 5 players that Amorim wants, yeah. What happens if 3 or 4 of them get injured? Then we'll be back to square one again. You get me? Because my thing on it is as well, Northside, because people were saying last season, where people were saying in Ten Hag's second season that when we brought in 5 players in for Ten Hag, I think we brought in about 5 players in that window. And when 3 or 4 of them got injured, obviously Ten Hag said he couldn't play the style of play because he didn't have his own players. And a lot of our fan base was saying that he didn't have his own players. Oh, Ten Hag can't play his style of football because he doesn't have Martinez. He doesn't have Luke Shaw. He doesn't have Tyro Malacia. My thing is that I don't want to. This is why I need Amorim to get the best out of the players that he's already got at his disposal. Because if we do bring in 4 or 5 players in the summer and 3 or 4 of them get injured, what are you going to do then? How are you going to adapt? You get what I'm saying? These are at the same time, these are the questions that we have to ask, because United fans will come up with the same excuse again of saying, oh, Ruben Amorim can't play his style of play because all the players that we signed are injured. So a lot of United fans are going to come out with the same excuses like they did on the Ten Hag and that. Like I said, I just wanted Ruben Amorim to win a trophy and finish higher than Ten Hag, and obviously Ineos also, they are not getting away from it as well, because the fact is that they brought in Amorim in mid-season, who is very specific on profiles in it. He's very specific who he wants, and he's very stubborn. And Ineos have to take account, and I'm glad that Ratcliffe said that it was a mistake of hiring Ten Hag and hiring Dan Ashworth. I'm happy that he said that was a mistake. Now they just need to make good decisions going forward, because a couple of weeks ago, obviously we got our CEO is Omar Barada, who was at Man City. Obviously, Omar Barada's our CEO, and we bought in Revell from Chelsea and Jason Wilcox from Southampton. I think, yeah, Jason Wilcox and Revell, they are like the 2 technical directors. They will be both doing the recruitment. I think Wilcox and Revell, they will be doing the recruitment with Amorim, because Sir Jim Ratcliffe said that Amorim and Jason Wilcox speak like every day. And he said Omar, and obviously he said that him and Omar Barada speak a lot as well. And I saw some quotes of Omar Barada, our CEO, and Omar Barada was saying that it's riskier for a manager that doesn't know his style of play. And he also said that Omar Barada also said that our CEO said that we are looking to bring in versatile players. We're not looking. We are not looking for. We are not looking for players for the manager. We are looking for players that are versatile, what can play in multiple of systems. That's what Omar Barada, our CEO, said like a couple of days ago.
Bro, it's not hard, yeah. Like, let's be real. Delict, you bought in Delict, yeah, not that long
Yeah.
ago. Been great addition to your team. You bought in Mazraoui, great addition to your team. Dorgu, great addition to your team. Zirkzee, great addition to your team. With Ruben Amorim at Sporting, he wasn't at the richest club in Portugal. He wasn't at the poorest. And look at how they performed against Man City in the Champions League. This is Man City before the fall off. You know what I mean? What they need, yeah, is to cut half that squad with the wage bill and the money that you bring in. You don't need, you don't have to buy the biggest superstars. What you need is a team that gives him the identity that he needs. Then after that, your club is in a better financial situation. You've got players that can play to the style that he wants, and then you build after that. You build after that. Then you go on to January, get rid of some more players, and then you go out there and make extra additions. When you've got the basis of a team that plays the style that he wants, then you can start adding that world-class additions to the team. The problem is you don't even have the bare basis. You don't have the basis of the team that he wants to build. You don't have the platform that he wants to then go and buy the superstars. You guys, the problem is, I wouldn't be saying this if you guys weren't in financial trouble, but you are in financial trouble.
Yes.
Your Jim Ratcliffe said, if you don't make cuts, you're going to burn out of money.
Burn out of money,
Exactly. So make the cuts that you have to. Your club held on to Garnacho because you wanted £75 million instead of accepting maybe 40 to 50 million.
Yeah, foolishness.
Take the cut on these players, get them out, because you'll make money's coming into the team. You get the wages off the wage bill. I know Garnacho is not on stupid money, but you get money coming into the club. Get rid of these players that are not doing anything for you. Create the basis of a team that may not be world class, but they're effective in their positions. Then you go on to the next transfer window and say, okay, cool, we'll get rid of some more, and then we can get, all right, cool. You want a top striker to play up there? You want to play Zirkzee in this kind of 10 role? Left 10, cool, no worry. Let's go get a striker that will bag us the goals because we need a bit more quality up there. We'll go and get that. But you need the basis. You've got Bruno Fernandes. Listen, for me, Bruno Fernandes, in my opinion, is more of an impact sub than he is of a star.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah,
he's a player that gets numbers, but when you look at the fundamentals of his game, he leaves a lot to be desired. You've got Casemiro. I personally think I get what Ugarte brings to the team. He's somebody that can win the ball back quickly, but once he wins the ball back, he's a bit like a Declan Rice where he doesn't have the ability to drive with the ball or pick a pass. Where Casemiro, if you want to move away from Casemiro, you need somebody that could be a ball playing number 6 that can win and also play forward and pick a pass. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Ugarte is limited. Ugarte is limited. He's effective, but he's limited. Do you know what I'm saying? A bit like Declan Rice. If you got Garnacho right now as the right 10, cool. You need somebody that is a bit more technically gifted, has a better vision, better pass. You need to upgrade that. On the right-hand side, you got Delo. Delo, a lot of times, for me, he leaves a lot to be desired. At times, he makes mistakes defensively. Going forward at times as well, he's not always the best. You need somebody that, I know you got Ahmad, but come on, you're going to burn Ahmad. You're going to use Ahmad the way that Arsenal have used Saka. You need someone to compete with him. You need someone to compete with Ahmad. It can't be Ahmad playing every single game like what Arsenal have done with Saka. No. So you need quality there. Build the bet. In my opinion, listen, I don't give a crap about Man United. I'm an Arsenal fan, isn't it?
Of course.
If it's me, like build the basis of the team that Ruben wants to build. He had a very tight budget at Sporting. I think he had about 40 million euros to spend. And look, look at the team that he had at Sporting. Look at what they did. Look how well drilled they were. So he's already been able to work with a tight budget. He'll have more money at Man United once you make player sales. Recruit to what he needs to get the bases, like a Dogu, you know what I mean? That's doing really, really well. Get those kind of deals, or like a Delict, because you guys paid a fraction of the price you paid for Delict that you paid for Harry Maguire. If you see a player like that in the market, no problem. That fits.
There's players out there, bro.
Yeah, go and get it. And then you go on to go add those world-class players, but you need a basis. The problem is your basis is not good enough. Yes, you got Dogu on the left and you got Ahmad on the right when he's back, but you've got nobody to really compete with them if they get injured. You don't have, you have Xerxes as a left 10, but then you've got Garnacho that, yes, he played okay today, but let's not front like this guy's good enough. You know what I'm saying? He's not good.
He's still the worst, bro. He's still the worst, bro. He's still the worst left winger in the league, bro. So man can't tell me about Garnacho. Man can't tell me about Bruno's the savior as well. From bro,
and your goalkeeper as well.
Bro. I'm tired, bro. I've been tired of Onana, bro. I've been tired of Onana as well, bro. There's players out there, bro. There's a lot of players that we have what are limited, bro. And like you said about and Ugarte, I'm fine with Ugarte against an Arsenal, against a Liverpool, against a Man City where we don't have the ball. But when we try and play possession football with 7 defenders in that, yeah, Ugarte can't play possession based football, because that's the reason why Luis Enrique got rid of him, because he couldn't play possession-based football at PSG. We need, obviously we're not going to get him, but we need someone like a Vitinha. He's one of my favorite players, by the way. We need someone like
Vitinha. Yeah, I told man last season about Vitinha, bro.
Bro, hey,
told man.
That guy, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I told man, bro. Last season, bro. I've always rated that guy. Yeah, bro. The players out there, bro. Bro, there's even, bro, and I seen Fergie done this in the past, where Fergie didn't always get world-class players. Fergie always got players from even small teams, bro, and make it work, bro. There's obviously bro. There's players out there, bro. There's players like Tyler Diblin from Southampton. He's a baller, bro. There's players like Tyler Diblin. There's players like Lookman. Lookman's contract runs out at Atalanta in 2026. We should be in for a player like Lookman, because I think Lookman's only on 44k at Atalanta. We should be in for a Lookman, because Lookman can play. He can play as one of the wing backs, and he can also play as a 10, as one of the 10. So the Lookman, Tyler Diblin. There's Ryan Cherky as well. There's players out there, Ryan Cherky, because I think Leon, they are going through financial problems.
Yeah. Them lot are easy. But even like this, like man said, Vitinha's cold, but ballers like that aren't easy to find, bro. If you sell Garnacho, yeah, let's say you sell him for 50 M's, you lot were looking for 75. You sell him for 50. Let's just say, argument's sake, you sell him for 50 because he's a young player, yeah.
Yeah.
Alex Baena, that's his release clause, bro. Alex Baena,
is it like 50 mil or something? It's like 50 mil, innit?
Clause, bro. There you go, boom. You get Alex Baena, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? There are players out there, bro. It's not hard, but you just gotta be smart in the market.
Bro, I was so vexed, yeah, bro. Bro, I was so vexed, yeah. Man would say, "Oh, there's not play, or Vitinha's cold, but there's not players like this." Bro, I saw, Sander Berg, he's at Fulham, innit? He's at Fulham, but he was originally at Burnley, innit? I was saying, when we was linked with Sander Berg for 20 million, I said we should have got Sander Berg, because he's not on the same level as a Rodri, as a Vitinha, or as a Lavia. He's not on the same level, but he's a similar profile. You get me? Sander Berg is a similar profile to a Vitinha and to a Lavia and to a Rodri. He's not the same level as them, but he's a similar profile. I was saying that we should have got Sander Berg, because Sander Berg can carry the ball in midfield. He can spray passes out wide. He can dictate play, and he's also.
Guys, stop it. Sander Berg or Baena are good, but not Vitinha is second coming of Verratti or Busquets. Bro, what have I just said, bro? What did I just say? You guys need the basis, bro. I'm not saying that you guys are going to get... Listen, Bearman won't talk about Vitinha. They talk about Vitinha this season. I've been talking about Vitinha 2 seasons ago, bro, saying Vitinha is a baller. I've been saying that for club and country. I said, yo, Vitinha is a baller. He was balling out for PSG last season. And he's been putting a lot of good performances in for Portugal. Yes, he's not. Yes, you go for Alex Baena right now. He may not be Vitinha level, yeah. But guess what? He's not levels and levels below that right now as it stands. Go and get an Alex Baena, and that's a good platform to kick on. What you guys need is a platform, bro. You guys ain't even got the right platform. You ain't even got the right. Get a starting 11. Do you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, you're not far away. You've got Pin Ahmad that goes into your starting 11. You've got Dogu that goes into your starting 11. You've got Mazraoui, Delict that goes into your starting 11. Do you know what I'm saying? You've got, if you want to play Ugarte over Casemiro, then whatever, innit? You got Xerxes. That's already half the team. But go and have the addition of Alex Baena, bro. He'll give you way more than what Garnacho's giving you. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, way more than Garnacho, way more than Ugarte, and way more than Bruno. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people, we need to stop doing this. People, like, oh, we should, like, people are saying, but people are underlooking players like Sanderberg and underlooking players like by Ella and that. Bro, it's not about just recruiting the best players, bro. It's about recruiting also the best profiles, bro. It's all football is nowadays all about profile, bro. It profiles over names, and this is the thing. This is the thing. That's why I said we should be looking at a Lookman. We should be looking at a Tyler Diblin. We should be looking at a Alex Biella or a San or we should have been looking at a Sanderberg last season. We should be looking to bring Angel Gomez back. Again, Angel Gomez is another player that we let go that we should have not, because he can carry the ball, he can dictate play. I saw him play for England, bro, on the Lee Carsley, bro. He balled out, bro, and he's been balling out in League 1. And we all know most players from League 1 what come to the Premier League actually do well. Obviously, you've seen it with Saliba and Gabriel. Have come from that league, innit? I come from League 1 to the Premier League, so. Like, you've seen.
What it is, yeah? Do you know what it is, yeah? Now, big up Ken, yeah? I agree with you guys. We will not get world-class players at this current state at United. This is what I'm saying. Build the foundation, and guess what? If you don't fancy Alex Baena that highly, in your opinion, well, then once you got the basis, you can go and get that player that puts Baena on the bench. But guess what? You got Baena's backup. This is what my club did. This is the mistake my club did, isn't it? We never went and got better than Odegaard. We never went and got better than
Saka.
Or close enough. You know what I mean?
Close enough, yeah.
Or we never went out and got better than Jesus. We got Havertz, this match of a matchness. You know what I'm saying? We never went out there and got better than Partey, because even to this day, Partey is still better than Declan Rice. I don't care what no one tells me, bro. He's a better player than Declan Rice.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He's the best midfielder.
We never went out there and got better than a Gabriel or Saliba or somebody that can compete, because we saw Kivior against PSV in the last game, and what happened? He shows that he's levels below.
Well, I've been saying this though.
We didn't even go get better than Zinchenko, because Calafiori has the same issues that Zinchenko has. Both of them can't defend. And this is the problem. It's all like that will be the next step in it. The first step is building a foundation. Cool. After that, you need to get players that put your best players on the bench. That's how you get better. Don't get players, that comfortably sit on the bench. Your club ain't progressing. We got Sterling comfortably sits on the bench. We went and got flipping Moreno comfortably sits on the bench.
Bro,
Fury comfortably sits on the bench. Kivior comfortably
sits we got Mason Mount and Luke Shaw what sit on the bench, brother. We got Mason Mount and Luke Shaw, bro, what be out injured, and when they've come into the squad, they've been sitting on the bench, brother. Like, we can't bring in players. We don't want to hinder Ahmad's growth. We don't want to hinder this player's growth, or we don't want to hinder Delit's growth or Ahmad's growth, or this and that. It's all rubbish, bro. It's all rubbish.
Didn't care about that. Your club didn't care about that when you had Rooney, Tevez, and Berbatov. You didn't care about, we're stopping Berbatov growth, or we're stopping
That's what I'm saying.
Like, you lot never cared about players' growth. I remember when you lot had Saha on the bench. Do you know what I'm saying? I remember when you lot had Nani on the bench at times. You know what I'm saying? You guys never cared about players' growth. You're either good enough to play for the club, or you're not good enough to play.
Oh, you're not. That's it, bro. That's it. I saw the first couple of season, I saw Pep do it as well. Pep had Sane and Sterling, and had, you know what I'm saying? I seen Pep have options. Oh, they didn't say, oh, we're hindering Sterling's growth, or we hindering Sane's growth. Like, what, bro? What is this, bro? Like, bro, like, what is it, bro? We need to stop with this sentiment, bro. We need to stop with this sentiment, bro, and get with reality, brother. We need to get with reality. There's players out there. Me and Northside have just named a list of players. We can't that can fit Man United system. Another player I like as well at Bournemouth, Semenyo as well. He's a good player as well. So Semenyo, he's a good player as well. Semenyo will give us a lot more than Garnacho and give us a lot more than Bruno Fernandes in that 10 position. Again, he's another player. Like, bro, like we need to stop looking at names and look at profiles, bro. And we need to stop and we need to start upping the standards, bro. Because and we need to stop with the sentiment, if we bring in this player in, it will stunt their growth. No, we need to stop doing that, because that's where Man United have gone wrong. Man United haven't built a squad it's built a squad depth enough in previous years. That's why we're in the position, because we've had too much sentiment. I see people crying about I see certain people crying about but we don't want to leave the new stadium. We don't want to leave Old Trafford, this and that, bro. We got mice running in Old Trafford, bro. We got mice running into the ground, bro. And we got leaking, bro. The stadium is leaking, bro. And my man is saying, oh, but look at the history at Old Trafford. Look at the history. Stop with that crap, bro. Oh, we can't sack Fergie. We can't sack, bro. Fergie was obviously. I will always be grateful what Fergie did for my club, but at the same time, Fergie set our club back as well. At the same time, because Fergie allowed the Glazers to come in to the football club. He allowed the Glazers to come into the football club, and he was getting paid by the Glazers just sitting there and watching game after game after game, like. And people were saying, oh, we can't sack Alex Ferguson. Look what he's done for Man United. Bro, we can't sack him out as an ambassador. Oh, it's embarrassing sacking Sir Alex Ferguson. Stop with this sentiment. We should not get rid of Old Trafford. We should not move to the new stadium. Get out of here, bro. Oh, we should have kept Rashford. We should have kept Rashford. Rashford is doing well at Aston Villa. We should have kept Rashford. No, bro. Rashford was not good enough, bro. For 10 years, bro, at United. Bro, stop with this sentiment, bro. Oh, we miss Rashford. Nah, bro. Stop it with this, bro. Stop it with this sentiment. Yeah? Like, bro, I've seen it too many times with my club, brother. I've seen it too many times. Oh, we can't get rid of Scott McTominay because he gets it. He gets what it means to represent Man United. He gets it in his veins. We
Do
can't.
you know what it is? Yeah, they'll see a player that wasn't performing for you, doing good in another league, and then be like, oh, you see, look at what Anthony's doing over there. But it's like, bro, what was he doing at Man United? I don't really understand that, bro. It's the same with Arsenal, bro. Like, I saw Nuntavaj like put in a couple of good performances, and people are like, "Oh yeah, Nuntavaj, look, he's performing in that league." I'm like, "Yeah, that's probably his level, bro. That's probably his level." Like, do you know what I mean? Like, that doesn't mean that guy is good enough to play in the Premier League, or that he wasn't, playing well enough in the Premier League for your club. So I don't know. I don't really get why fans really do that, bro, because they got a short memory when it suits them. It's like, oh well, the guy's playing over there, we should get him back, but if he's not performing at your club in your league, who cares if he's doing better in a league?
Bro.
Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, two things can be true. He's not good enough for this league, but he's playing well in the other league that's not as good. It is what it is. Like, two things can be true. You know what I mean?
It is what it is, isn't it, bro? Like, this is the thing I don't
really care, man. I fully don't really. I don't
get it, bro. I don't get it with this, bro.
Some fans are just scared of change, bro. That's what it is, King. Yeah, some fans are scared of change, bro. They're scared of change, and they're scared of like admitting that some of their favorites aren't all that, innit? Certain fans attach themselves more to players than they do to the club.
It's crazy.
That's where loyalty gets a little bit messed up. Like, for example, Arsenal, yeah, like Like, obviously, I rate Saka in it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I rate Saliba, I rate Gabriel. But at the same time, if they don't play well, criticize them. Thomas Partey hasn't been amazing for Arsenal this season. There's been games where he hasn't been good enough, and I'll criticize. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, I'm not going to back a player over my club. Like, the club comes first, doesn't it?
No,
So,
I've
but there's a lot of people that put players first. So there's a lot of people that will support him, like a Rashford, and they will support him no matter where it takes Man United. Do you know what I mean? Because their loyalty, they don't realize their loyalty first is for Rashford, not Man United.
Rashford, the man, it's same with Bruno, bro. It's same with Bruno it's same with Bruno and Garnacho. And I remember, and it's a good point you made about Saka as well, yeah. Because I remember, I remember seeing a video. I think it was like a year or 2 years ago, yeah. And people were saying, oh, if you get, like they wouldn't get rid of. There's a lot of Arsenal fans that said they wouldn't get rid of Saka if Arsenal won the Champions League or Arsenal won the Premier League. If they had to get rid of Saka, to win a Premier League or to get rid of a Champions League, they wouldn't do it. That's what this is the BS I'm talking about, bro. These men are players FC, bro. Like even with and this is another concern I have about Amorim, yeah, because Amorim also said a couple of days ago, he said that I love he said like some things about Mason Mount and Bruno Fernandes. He said that Amorim said, we need more Bruno Fernandes. We need more Brunos in the team. No, we don't. We don't need more Brunos in the team, bro. Bruno's one of our worst players at the club, bro. You get what I'm saying? And he's saying we need more Brunos. He was saying about Mason Mount as well. I love Mason Mount. I love Mason Mount. He gets it in the eyes, bro. He's got the eyes, bro. He gets it in his eyes, bro. I don't care about a man's eyes or a man's veins or whatever, bro. Like, bro, perform on the football pitch. Perform on the football pitch, brother. You got brain, yeah? Perform on the football pitch. I don't care about a man's eyes or a man's veins. He gets the badge. No, I don't care about that, bro. I don't care about runners, bro. I don't care about man like Jude Bellingham. I don't care about Jude Bellingham's freaking Conor Gallagher's. I don't care about them type of man there. Declan Rice. I don't care about them type of man there. Like, I want to play. I always judge footballers on what they can do on the ball, bro. That's what I judge footballers on first. I look at what footballers can do on the ball and what their level of IQ is. Because, for example, as well, I remember seeing players what were exactly technically elite, like a Partey's son, or like a Darren Fletcher, or like a John O'Shea. But these men had a good level of IQ. Even Roy Keane. I remember seeing a bit of Roy Keane as well, bro. I remember seeing it on Sky Sports and that of Roy Keane playing certain games, bro. Roy Keane wasn't the best technically, but he had a brain, bro. You get what I'm trying to say? And it's like, bro, and this is why, this is why I've never like understood yet. This is why I've always kept the same standard when it comes to United, when it comes to Arsenal and Chelsea and Tottenham and Man City and Liverpool. If a player is good enough, then they are good enough. It's not because of age, bro. Because a lot of these men want to bring, this guy's 18, give him time. If you're old enough, you're good enough, bro. This is why, bro. Because, bro, I see man like Yamal, bro. I see man like Yamal, bro. Bro, I see man like Yamal freaking cooking your club, yeah? Cooking your second club. I see man like Yamal, yeah? Yeah, and see man like Olise. I see man like Olise at Bayern Munich. I see man like Yamal. I see man like Cole Palmer in the first season at Chelsea. Yeah, I've seen man perform. I've seen Ahmad perform. It's not about age, bro. If you're old enough, you're good enough. And I will always keep that standard with every young player, bro. Every young player, I always keep the same standard.
This whole thing about they get it what it means to play for the club, bro. If you get what it means to play for the club, no one has to tell you anything. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you get what it means to play for the club, we should see that through performances. We don't need to see that through PR and statements to the media and flipping press conferences. We see it on the pitch, innit? Regardless of what club it is. If you get what it means to play for the club, we'll
Yep.
see it through your performances, innit? Because if you play for Man United, I'm not a Man United fan, but I
Mm.
do know if you play for Man United, bro, you better perform on the pitch, innit? Because that's the
Yeah.
standard of that club. Yeah, that's all
Yeah.
you got to do. You don't need to come out with PR. You don't need to come out with statements. You know what I'm saying? I never used to, bro. We will see it through the performances, bro. Every single time you see this justification of they get what it means to play for the club, and all this, bro. We're the fucking performer, because the only thing, yeah, that shows you that they get what it means to play for the club is
Yeah.
putting in performances week in, week out.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Making yourself counted. Even when the team ain't playing well, you make sure that your level never drops below a 7 out of 10. That's what it means,
Yeah.
to understand what it means to play for this club. Because guess what? When these players sign for Man United, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool,
Just
Man
Man
United,
City, Liverpool,
Man
yeah.
City, yeah, they know the kind of club that they're going into, the history of that club. Even if that club isn't where it needs to be at this current moment, they know why that club is a big club, and it's a big club due to what they've done in the past. So you know what the club is about. Then put the performances in, because even like you said, like there's players, like I've seen players here that are not the most technically gifted for Arsenal.
Yeah.
But they put in a shift. You've seen it for Man United
Yeah.
because they get it. They know that, yo, this is a club I got to perform at. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't care
Yeah.
about all of these, posts after IG and all that type of stuff. If you're not giving me constant performances week in, week out, then you don't get what it means to play for the club, because your
No.
actions speak louder than words. You're not
Like I
putting
said,
in
yeah.
performances, bro. Do you get it? So I'm not even
Yeah.
listening to
And,
I'm not even listening to all that
bro,
rubbish.
bro, I remember when you did a watch along for United and Leicester, yeah. And I was obviously on the watch along in that, yeah. We were watching the Leicester game in the FA Cup, yeah. Bro, I saw I saw a couple of comments after that watch along, yeah. And bro, man was saying to me, "Oh, why is this guy getting on Garnacho? This United fan is a weirdo. This United fan is a weirdo. Why this guy getting on Garnacho? Garnacho changed the game. He changed the game. He's a game changer. He's a bro. He's a game changer. This and that, bro. Garnacho's gone like 20 goals, bro. He's double low 20, bro. He's double low 20 or something like that, bro. This guy hasn't scored in Amorim's reign. This guy hasn't even scored one goal in Amorim's reign, bro, as Manchester United manager, bro. A man want to tell me about Garnacho is a game changer when he comes off the bench. When he comes off the bench, he doesn't impact, bro. Bro, he doesn't score goals on the bench, brother. Man are acting like Garnacho was freaking Chicharito or freaking Ole Gunnar Solskjaer coming on the bench every single time and scoring. He's not that. But man want to tell me he's a game changer. Man want to tell me he's a game changer, and he got mad at the match against Leicester because these man don't look at overall performances. These man don't watch the game of football. When man are given, when man are saying to me about Garnacho GNA at times, when people are saying Hoyland GNA in the Europa League, when people are saying to me about Bruno GNA, I don't care about GNA, bro, because it hides from the other fundamentals of the game, bro. It hides the basic fundamentals of the game. It hides performances, and this is the problem. This is the problem. The problem is that people use stats like GNA and they put players on the same level. Like like for example, they put Saka on the same level as a Yamal or as a Olise. Like he's not that. Like, and they
Bro,
put Garnacho in certain conversations that he doesn't deserve to be in. Same with Bruno.
Bro, I remember when Arsenal, we had a team, bro. The team was all over the place, yeah, and we had Aubameyang, and he was getting golden boot with Harry Kane. Now his GA looked like, oh yeah, he's just as good as Harry Kane. When you look at Harry Kane's overall game and you look at Aubameyang, Aubameyang was a fox in the box, but outside being a fox in the box here, he's not going to drop in deep and link up play.
That's what I'm saying.
Tell the whole story. Nobody sat there and told me, "Yo, Aubameyang is, he can do what Kane can do, bro. We can't do what Kane can do. Prime Kane, yeah, could drop in deep, link up play,
play.
pass.
That's what I'm
You know
saying.
what I'm saying? Can dictate play and still get in the box and score.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Goals. You know what I'm saying? But if you're just going off of GA, it would look on paper that Aubameyang could do what Kane could do, but he couldn't. He had different attributes. So this is why this whole GA thing, yeah, it's a load of bullshit, bro.
Yeah, it's BS.
Having the same GA, but doesn't mean that they have overall the same attributes. Yes, they're both very good. They're very good at scoring goals.
Yeah.
There was things that Harry Kane could do in the build-up to an attack or a counter-attack that Aubameyang couldn't do. Aubameyang was a final phase player. Aubameyang was a player that wants to be the last guy receiving the ball in the box, and more times than not, he'll score the goal. Harry Kane could be the guy getting the ball, starting the counter-attack, building build-up play, getting in the box, and then scoring. That's two different types of strikers, two different types of players with two different types of attributes. But that's why I just don't go with the GA thing. Like,
I've never gone with it, bro. Like, bro, I've never gone with it because it's like
the only position on the pitch that I go to, your bread and butter is GA, is a striker, innit?
Yeah.
Like, I've seen strikers like a Lacazette that can hold up the ball, link up play, bring players into the game, do this and that. But ultimately, you're not good at your main job, and your main job, goals, innit?
I hear that, yeah.
But then when you start comparing those kind of strikers like an Aubameyang to other strikers, then I'll say, Harry Kane's above Aubameyang in terms of being a striker because he offers more, bro. He offers more.
Yeah.
If Harry Kane ain't scoring, he offers more to the game. Prime Harry Kane. Aubameyang, if you ain't scoring and getting him into good areas, he ain't offering you anything. He's not. That's just the facts. He's not offering you anything because that's not his game. He doesn't have those attributes.
Yeah, but this is what I mean about these pundits as well, bro. I'm sick of some of these pundits as well, especially Man United ones, because I remember under Ten Hag, at the start of his last season, at the start of his third season, Garnacho, I think, scored like 4 goals in 5 games, but like 3 of them or 2 of them come against Barnsley. And Rio Ferdinand was comparing Garnacho to freaking Bukayo Saka and comparing him to Olise and comparing him to Phil Foden. And I'm like, brother, he's stop trying to compare Garnacho because he's got more GNA than Saka. He's got more GNA than freaking Phil Foden. He's got more GNA than Olise. Stop, bro. Stop with this, bro. This is what I mean, bro. Certain men don't deserve to be in certain conversations, bro, because like GNA, bro, this is why I want to get rid of stats, bro, because I didn't grow up, bro. I remember, even, bro, the football, especially in the Premier League, is, bro, the ball is even, you don't even have to go like 20 or you don't have to go 30 or 40 years ago. You can literally go 10 to 15 years ago, bro. There were bare ballers, bro. There were bare ballers without GNA, bro. There were man like Dimitri Payet, bro. I've seen man like Dimitri Payet, seen man like Coutinho, seen man like Alexis Sanchez at Arsenal, Santi Cazorla, man like Oscar, man like Ramirez, bro. Man like Drogba,
Even if you go play kick ball, even if me and you go to Power League right now, and was to play Power League,
yeah.
If you're gonna look at who's playing, you don't go there and say, who's got the most GA? You'll go and watch whoever's playing in the cages, and you'll be like, that guy's got a cold touch. That guy there, he's cold at finishing.
Cold, there,
look at his passing range. You don't go there like the purest form of football. You don't look at players that you don't know or players that are not professional and say who's a player and who's not by asking them, what's this guy's GA? What's this guy? What does he do? What's his skill tilt? What is this heat map? What's this? Bro, you look at the bare basics. Like, can he dribble? Can he pass? Can he got flair? Can he beat his man? Not just with pace, but is he tricky? Do you know what I'm saying? Can he actually play in tight spaces? Can he get himself can he play out of a press? That's what you actually acknowledge and then be like, he's cold.
Yeah.
He's good. He can play as a winger. He can play as a 10. He can play as an 8. He's cold. He's a good defender. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I don't understand when football got all this. Oh, look at the heat map. Look at the pie charts and all of this nonsense.
It's all rubbish, bro.
Like how is it, yeah, for the majority of football's existence, we were judging footballers based on what we see and how
On the ability, yeah.
just on the basics, on the eye test, bro.
On the eye, yeah.
I don't understand, but all of a sudden now, yeah, it's like nah, it's not about that. Now it's all about stats.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like let's be real, yeah. My favorite player of all time, yeah, is Ronaldinho. I don't know his fucking GA, bro.
GA.
I know that guy's done stuff that not even Messi could do, bro. Like, as a pure footballer,
yeah.
You know what? I've never seen anyone do what Ronaldinho can do on a football pitch in professional football. Never. I see man do it when it's like a freestyle thing or whatever. I'm talking about professional football at the highest level. I've never seen anyone do what Ronaldinho does. Anyone gonna debate me that Ronaldinho is not world class?
Ronaldinho was cold. Like even though I didn't see too much of Ronaldinho was cold, bro. Like I've seen some, yeah. Like I've seen what he can do in it.
Big up Ken Copper, man. Big up to you,
bro. The best player that I seen. Obviously, he's not on. I won't say he's on the same level as Ronaldinho, but like my favorite player technically was probably Neymar, bro. Well, freaking Neymar, bro. He was freaking Neymar technically, yeah, bro. Like this is what I'm saying.
Did you watch King? I think you're a bit younger than. Did you watch Ronaldinho? Or was that a little bit before your time? After your
that
time?
was a little bit. That was slightly a little bit before my. Obviously, I've just seen comps and Ronaldinho. I've seen like comps and that, but like
he was so sick, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like the thing is, yeah, he was, bro. And the thing is, yeah, it was the creativity. Like he wasn't slow. He was fast, Ronaldinho. Like he wasn't slow, yeah. But at the same time, he could just slow it down, cook you. Bro, I saw one time man cooked 3 defenders, got the ball back, ran back, and then cooked them again.
Yeah.
To score, bro. Like he was, I'm telling you, Ronaldinho, he was fake, bro. Like the way he played football, yeah, was fake. And that's the thing, bro. Like we even seen players like Pirlo, yeah. Pirlo was
bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I remember, bro. Hey, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like Yaya Toure as well, another one that doesn't get
bro. I see man like David, bro. David Silva, bro. David Silva was another one, bro. At City, bro. David Silva was different, bro. David Silva. At Liverpool, you had Suarez as well. You had prime Suarez, bro. Prime Gareth Bale, bro. Prime Eden Hazard. And like this is what I'm saying.
It was called Liverpool Torres, not the Chelsea version, but the Liverpool version of Fernando Torres. Cold, bro. Cold. I can't lie. He was cold, bro.
Yeah, but
cold, bro.
But this is what
I enjoyed watching Torres, Fernando Torres, bro. He was cold.
But people will say to me, oh, how can you not rate players like Vinny? How can you not rate players like Odegaard? Because, bro, I've seen better players, bro. How can you not rate players like Bruno Fernandes? Bro, this is what I'm saying. These men didn't see players like Neymar, bro. Bro, I guarantee you, if Vinicius Jr. would have won the Ballon d'Or, these men would have said, oh, Vinny's better than Neymar because Vinny's won a Ballon d'Or and Neymar hasn't. But Neymar was playing in a better era with better players, bro. Vinny's playing, bro. Vinny's only classed as world class in this era because there's not a lot of pure footballers, bro. That's what it is. That's what it is, bro. Like Vinny is just
I don't even think, bro. I think Rodrigo's better than him, bro. Like I can't even lie. Like
bro,
Rodrigo, the way he plays in tight spaces and loses his man. Yeah, if the only thing with Rodrigo just needs to get the numbers. That's the thing, innit? Like he doesn't have the GA, but when you actually look at him as a footballer, every time I see Real Madrid, I'm like, yo, Rodrigo's better than Vinny, bro. Like I know Vinny scores some goals in that, but Vinny's bare frustrating, bro. Like this guy does sometimes.
Bro, he thinks his name, bro. This brother thinks his name, bro. Bro, I was watching a few.
That's true. He's not even Neymar's level, and Neymar is nowhere near Ronaldinho level. I would keep it real. Like,
come on, man.
Like, closest thing, but Neymar's not Ronaldinho level, bro. But Neymar's cold. I'm not saying Neymar ain't cold and Neymar's cold, but Neymar ain't Ronaldinho level. I can say that for a fact.
Yeah, but come on, bro. Like, bro, but this is what I'm saying. Yeah, like I saw a few. I don't watch Real Madrid like every game, but I remember seeing like 4 or 5 games at the start of the season that Madrid played. Yeah, and bro, the amount of times that Vinny didn't play well, bro. The amount of times I see man hiding, bro, and then he got a goal bro. Like, bro, it's all dead, bro. Like, bro, like this guy, yeah, Vinny, bro, he's not a better footballer. He's not a better footballer than Neymar. He would be never on Neymar's level. He tries to be his Neymar with rainbow flicks and that, but you're not that guy. You're not Neymar. You're not. Bro, you're not Olise at Bayern Munich. I prefer Olise at Bayern Munich. Olise is a better technical player than freaking Vinny is. Olise is a way bigger technical player, better player than him. Yamal, bro, Vinny, bro, let's be honest, players like Vinny, like even 10, 20, 10 or 15 years ago, yeah, will be just a normal player. Will be just he will be just a normal player, bro. Like, bro, he could never. Vinny's never be on the same level as a Gareth Bale, bro. If you saw Gareth Bale play for Madrid at Wales, bro, there's no way you can tell me Vinny's a better footballer than Gareth Bale. There's no way that you can tell me Vinny is a better footballer than freaking Iron Robin at Bayern Munich. Frank Ribery at Bayern Munich. He's not better than these guys, bro. I see Frank Ribery and Robin, bro. Prime Robin and Ribery, bro. It's mad.
He ain't.
He ain't, bro.
100%. Them three there, Ribery, Robin, and Bale. He's nowhere near that level.
He's nowhere near that Prime level. Eden, bro. Prime Eden Hazard, bro. Prime Eden Hazard. He's not even better than Hazard, bro. And man, tell me.
Do you know what? Yeah, because we got Walker and they got Bale in it. Tottenham got Bale because they both came from Southampton, innit? Yeah, I think they both come from Southampton. So it's like, bro, when Bale started balling, at Tottenham, I was like, fuck,
bro, I swear.
He was a fullback before he converted to a winger, bro. Bale was cold. I can't lie, Bale was cold.
Bro, this is what I mean. Like, these men haven't seen players like Bale. There's no way Vinny is better than There's no way that Vinny's better than Bale, Robin, Ribery, bro. Bro, I prefer Alexis Sanchez, bro. I saw Alexis Sanchez at Arsenal, bro. I prefer he's technically better than Vinny. I don't care what man said. Alexis Sanchez.
I said this before, People, the way they protect Saka, I'm like, bro, Saka ain't better than Alexis Sanchez. I don't give a fuck what anyone tells me.
This is what I'm saying.
Never. I don't care. Technically, Sanchez is way technically better than
yes.
Saka. Yeah. This guy could win you the game by himself. He'll dictate a game by himself. He will just take the ball, take on 2-3 defenders and then smack it top bins, bro. Saka is level with Alexis Sanchez. Doesn't mean that Saka's shit because he ain't shit.
No,
Vinny's shit. But they're not on that level, bro. I'm sorry.
Alexis Sanchez
at Arsenal was fucking cold. He was cold, bro. Single-handedly win us games, bro. Single-handedly run through a team, bro. Alexis Sanchez was cold.
Sanchez was freaking. He was crazy, bro. He was crazy, bro. And it was like, I know you would get a lot of flack, bro. You would get a lot of flack of saying, oh, how can you say Odegaard? How can you not rate Odegaard? Or how can you say Santi Cazorla is better than Odegaard? Odegaard is nowhere near Santi Cazorla. He's nowhere even near Aaron Ramsey, bro. He's nowhere even near Ramsey, bro. I see Ramsey.
Not even Alex Song. People forget, Alex Song, we got rid of Fabregas. Alex Song was the guy, that stepped up, bro. This guy's supposed to be a DM. This guy's running the whole midfield, bro. You know what I'm saying? Technically running the whole thing, but he was playing like a 6/8, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the guy was running things, bro. Odegaard could never,
bro. Bro, you know how crazy it is as well. I've seen 40 years old Ryan Giggs, bro. I've seen 40 years old Ryan Giggs, ball out in midfield, bro. I seen Ryan Giggs 40 years old balling out and dictating in midfield, bro. Dictating on the left wing, bro. This is what I'm trying to say, bro. These modern footballers nowadays, bro, they can never get near to players like that, bro. This is what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, the Premier League so dusty now, Even, bro, if like players like Payet, if players like Demba Ba and Pape Cisse and that came to the Premier League right now, They be like three of the best players, bro, in that league, bro. They be like three of the best players in that league, bro. Like,
I used
bro,
to
it's
enjoy
crazy.
watching Papiss and Demba Ba, bro. That Newcastle strike force, that used to be fun to watch, bro. I can't even lie.
Bro, Papi Cisse, Demba Ba, and then you had, like I said, at Liverpool, you had Suarez, you had Sterling, and you had what's the other guy's name? Sturridge, yeah. Bro, if you saw Sturridge, yeah, bro, if this guy did not get injured, if this guy did not have the amount of injuries that he got,
even
bro,
Origi,
I'm telling you,
bro, Origi in this era, bro, would be one of the top strikers.
Bro, I'm telling, bro, the amount of times that Origi came on the bench and, bro, the amount of times that he bagged, bro, off the bench. And, bro, if Daniel Sturridge did not get all of those injuries, I'm telling you, brother, right now, he would be one of the best strikers, bro. Because, bro, Daniel Sturridge could score every type of goal. And this is what I'm saying. Like, this is no respect to, like, Erling Haaland's or people like that, yeah. But Haaland doesn't have, like, a catalogue that Drogba has. Like, he doesn't have a catalogue that Drogba has, or he doesn't have a catalogue that Rooney has. He doesn't have a catalogue that Van Persie has. Like, Haaland could never get near a Van Persie. He could nowhere near get clear of a Wayne Rooney. He could get nowhere near a Drogba. This is what I'm saying. Man, we're talking about Drogba G&A, bro. Man, we're talking about Drogba G&A when he was banging it top bins, bro. When man was scoring halfway goals in that, bro. Like, man, we're talking about man GA, bro, outside the box, bro. Man, we're talking about Drogba G&A, bro. You get what man trying to say? Like,
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But I mean,
Michael Essien as well, bro. Like,
did you see Tottenham's game? Did you watch Tottenham's game?
no, because they was on the same time. They was on the same time as United. In it, they was on the same time as United. But like, you know what I mean? Tottenham is just.
You still reckon that you guys are favourites, though? Yeah, you still reckon you guys are favourites for the Europa League?
For Europa, obviously there's. I think we got to be favourite. We got to be one of the favourites. Obviously, the Bilbao's still in. Obviously, I watched the Bilbao game as well against Roma. I watched both legs of that game, and Bilbao, obviously, in the first leg against Roma, they was very compact. And they made it very difficult for Roma in the first leg, even though they lost 2-1. But in the second leg, obviously they attacked. They went for it, and obviously they beat Roma. They beat Roma 3-1, and they managed to get through. So Bilbao is a dangerous opponent, and obviously the only teams that obviously can match Man United, I think, is Lazio and Bilbao and possibly Frankfurt. Apart from them three teams, Man United should be going in and winning this. Man United should be, no disrespect, to teams like Lazio, even though they are good in Frankfurt. And them team, Man United on paper should be still winning, bro. We're Manchester United Football Club. I don't care. We're Man United Football Club, bro, for a reason, bro. We should be beating teams like Lazio, no disrespect. Like, we should be winning that competition. Like, there's no excuse for it, bro. I see my team, bro. This is what I mean. You don't have to be great to win knockout competitions, bro. This is what people don't understand. Like, I seen Thomas Tuchel win the Champions League with Chelsea when they had Havertz and Mount and Timo Werner as a front three. I've seen Man United win FA Cup under Jose. I've seen Man United win League Cups under Jose and win the Europa League under Jose. We wasn't the best team under Jose. We wasn't the best team in that competition, but we won it. We won it. We wasn't the best team last season in the FA Cup, but guess what? We won the FA Cup. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that's what it is, bro. Like, that's what it is, and
you just gotta be compact and take your chances. That's how it is in knockout football. When your chances come about, you have to bury them.
And it's just about moments, bro. That's what it is. It's all about taking your chances in moments, bro. That's what it is about these competitions, bro. In one-off games, and obviously you man got Real Madrid in it. Oh my god, that's gonna be funny in it. But like, But bro, Calafiori against Rodrigo, bro. Honestly, bro, bro, that Calafiori is gonna get cooked, bro. And bro, your midfield as well. Even though Jude and that might be not great in that, yeah, but that midfield I got legs, bro. That midfield gonna run through your midfield, my man have Valverde at right back as well, bro. Man had Valverde at right back, and obviously you got Vinny versus Timber, and then you got Mbappe against Saliba and Gabriel, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. So it's bro, you got to play obviously the first leg at yours, and then the second leg's at the Bernabeu, bro. I watched the Madrid game against Atletico, bro, and I've seen Real Madrid do this so many times. Real Madrid are one of the most boring teams to watch, yeah, but it don't matter, bro. It don't matter, bro, because these men always find a way, bro, to win, bro. These men always find a way, especially in the Champions League, bro. They always find a way to win, bro. This is what I'm saying. You don't have to be great, bro.
Well, you're gonna have a great watch, because I know you'll be watching that game, waiting for us to crumble. You know what I mean? And
of course, bro. I need to see it, because honestly, I can't stand my own fan base, because my fan base talk way too much. They talk so much like Arsenal fans, yeah. But I can't stand your fan base, especially because your fan base have always talked themselves up like they are Real Madrid. And then when you try and have the standards of a Real Madrid, yeah, when you try and hold these standards, yeah, these fans don't want to hear it. Oh, these fans will say, "Oh, you're negative, Northside. You're negative. You're not a true Arsenal fan, because you try to hold up the standards that these men set." These man were talking about combined 11s with Real Madrid putting 8 Arsenal players in. Man like Igal, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Igal, yeah, but man doing combined 11s in that with Arsenal and Real Madrid in that, bro. And bro, it's crazy where man talking about. I saw the video what you did when you were reacting to Igal. It was like, oh, it's not about trophies. Oh, 1 minute he said Arsenal failed because they didn't win any trophies last season, but then you're saying, oh, it's not about trophies. It's not always about a trophy. It's about progression and them things there. Oh, Man City are weaker. Man City, when Man City we did 4 in a row. Oh, Man City are washed. Pep is washed. Man City are washed. Also, still Declan Rice, death and that. That's what these men were talking. Oh, Liverpool under Arne Slot. Liverpool, Salah's done. Van Dijk's done. Trent's done. But all of a sudden, Arne Slot inherited a world-class squad. But you man weren't saying that at the start of the season. You man were saying Liverpool are washed. The same thing that you were saying about Man City. You were saying last season and the season before, oh, Man City are washed. Man City are washed. And this is what I hate about your fan base as well, yeah, because they say that, oh, Man United fans, Chelsea fans, freaking Liverpool fans, no one can chat to us. No one can chat to us. Yes, we can, bro. The reason why Man United fans can chat to Arsenal is, yes, you can talk about Man United are 14th and this and that, yeah. But Man United, since Fergie and Wenger have retired, have won more trophies than your club, whether you like it or not. And the main metric that we judge the bigger clubs on is trophies. You didn't support Arsenal because you finished second place. You should support Arsenal. You support Arsenal because they won trophies, bro, not because they finished second place or not because they finished third or fourth place. Who cares, bro? Who cares? This is the crap I'm talking about, bro. When these men say, oh, Man United can't chat to us. Oh, we got more clean sheets. I remember when you bottled the league last season, yeah. These men were saying, oh, Manchester United, oh, Arsenal have more wins than Manchester United have clean sheets. We've got more points than the Invincibles. We've got more wins than the Invincibles. Who cares? Did you win the league? Oh, we went unbeaten against the top 6. We have the best record against the top 6. Who cares, bro? Man City had the worst record against the top 6, and look what happened. Look what happened. Man City won the league last season when they had the worst top 6 record, bro. And this is what I'm saying, bro. About these man talk too much, bro. And this is why I need you man to go out. Not necessarily for you or Lee, because I know you man keep it 100%. And I know you and Reshi and Macy and all of these men who you bring on, they keep it 100%. But like, bro, 85% of your fan base, bro, they just talk too much, bro. They just have so much chest, bro. These men are already making excuses. Oh, it's next season. Next season. Oh, we had injuries. We had injuries. You know what I mean? We have to give Arteta one more season. Nah, bro. You get what I'm
But this
saying?
is the thing, yeah.
These men.
Where was that? This is the thing, yeah. When Liverpool get injury last season, they don't give a fuck. When Liverpool get injury this season, they don't care either. But now all of a sudden, it's all about injuries. It's like these men are mad selective, bro. As to when they have excuses, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, bro, I'm just so sick of the excuses. You know what I mean? Yo, King, you already know, yeah, but bro, I spend my whole time, yeah, calling out their bullshit because I just feel like,
yeah.
Hold your standard, yeah, and keep it the same energy, innit? Like, I don't understand why all the time there's always a next excuse. VAR, referees, this, that,
bro. Oh my, bro, that's another one. Oh,
you know
you can't criticize Saka.
Because apparently, bro, Liverpool already this season had about 12 injuries, bro. You know what I mean? So how did they win the league? Oh, because they've actually got a bench that can actually weather the storm of getting injuries. Injuries isn't something new to football. You have
it's
to
always been there.
In injuries, bro. Any injury can happen, bro. When we bought Timber, bro, he got injured in pre-season, bro.
Yeah.
You get me? Injuries can happen any time, bro. Like, how can you be so naive?
We were saying this, bro. When you first challenged for the league, yeah, with Man City, when you were 93% top and you bottled it, we said it from there, bro. We said that you needed a new centre back. We said that you needed a centre back to cover Saliba. We've been saying this. Even I've been saying this about Arsenal. Arsenal needed a backup centre back to Saliba. Arsenal needed a backup to Thomas Partey. Arsenal needed a striker. Arsenal needed a left winger. I've been saying all of these things, but you're negative. And when people say about when Arsenal fans put Saka to world class, when people say Saka is world class, and when people say that Saka should get the Ballon d'Or and this and that, like I remember one point Arsenal fans were talking about Ballon d'Or and that for Saka. I think it was this season they were talking about Ballon d'Or for Saka. Like bro, it's crazy. And then when you try and uphold Saka to a Ballon d'Or standard, you're being negative, you're being racially motivated. You can't talk about us. What are you talking about? You're not a true Arsenal fan. But I get this with I get this with Bruno as well. People say to me, people put Bruno to this world-class level where he's never been at. People say Bruno's world-class. Bruno always turns up in the big games, this and that, and this and that. When Bruno has a bad game, people say, but look who he's surrounded with. Look who he's surrounded with. No, I don't want to hear that excuse. Look who he's surrounded with. You say he's the best player in the world. You say he's one of the best midfielders in the world. You say he's world class. If he's world class, he should be able to perform in a poor team. Because when it comes to players like Cole Palmer, who don't perform, people don't give no context when Cole Palmer does not perform. When Salah at Liverpool, when Salah's having a bad game, people don't say, look who Salah is surrounded with. Look who Salah's surrounded with. Salah's surrounded by scrubs up front, and these men don't give no excuses to like players like Palmer and players like Salah and players like Rodrigo, players like every player that they put to a world-class standard or who we think as a world-class standard, they will give no context. But when it comes to Bruno Fernandes, when he has a bad game, it's always context. It's always context when Bruno has a bad game. It's not your fault, Bruno. The team let you down. Look at the players that he's surrounded with. All the players are crap. Like it's always context when it comes to Bruno. And you probably get the same with Saka. When Saka has a bad game, look who Saka's surrounded with. look, no one else is chipping in with goals. No, you said Saka's world class. So if you think Saka is world class, he should be able to perform to a world class level. You get me? This is what I don't get about these football fans, bro. These men, yeah, and it's not just our football fans. It's these pundits, bro. These men will give no excuses to like players like Salah, players like Rodrigo and Palmer and that, yeah. But they will give all the excuses in the world to Bruno Fernandes and like Bukayo Saka and them man there when they put Saka or Bruno and put both of them to a world class level. Like it just makes no sense.
You know how it is, bro. Like the reality is, yeah, even within your own fan base, if it's a fan favorite, they give all the excuses. If it's not a fan favorite, all of a sudden it's this, it's that. Do you know what I'm saying? There's always a bunch of excuses, bro. I got it with Trossard. Oh, Trossard is better off the bench. Then what the fuck is Martinelli, bro? Because this guy starts every game when he's available. And what the fuck does he do, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? But when it's Trossard, he's better off the bench. He can't do it for 90 minutes. Neither can Martinelli. Neither can Moreno. Neither can flipping Zinchenko. Do you know what I'm saying? Neither can Kivio. But that's how it is, man. But listen, King, big up, man. Big up every single time for jumping on, man. Listen, you lot got the win today.
It's a good win, but we need to kick on from it, bro. We need to kick on from it. We just need to finish the league strong, bro. And we need to just try and win the Europa League, bro. I want another trophy, bro. I want my club to win a trophy, bro. Because like I said, I don't care about processes or top four or all of that. All I care about is my club winning trophy. Because that's when I started to support Man United in like 2008 when they won the Champions League and when they won the Premier League. That's when I support Man United because I knew Man United for winning football clubs, for winning trophies. I didn't celebrate Man United for finishing top four and freaking all of this and finishing freaking seventh without a trophy. Just that. It's nah. Them things can't run with me. So it's.
Nah, I hear it, man.
Crazy.
I hear it, bro. But big up though. Love every single time for jumping on. And big up to the chat. Big up to everyone that's locked in. We're going to redirect to Lee. He's got his live at the moment. So we're going to redirect
Lee, man.
Northside Raid on the way in. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Big up King for jumping on.
Let's go.
Yeah, man. Man United 4-1 against Real Sociedad. Spurs 3-1 against AZ Alkmaar. We'll see how they do in the next round.
Let's see, man.
Leon, innit? We'll see how you look.
Let's see, man. Let's see, man. Like, big up Deji as well, bro. Big up Deji as well. We'll see what Spurs can do as well. Domination in the location. You know what I mean? Domination in the location. Show me what you got, and Postecoglou. Show me what you got, my club. Let's see what your club has got, bro. You get what I'm trying to say? Let's see what your club has got, bro. That's what I want to see, bro. I want to see Tottenham get into a final against United, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want Tottenham and United in the final, bro. You know what I'm saying?
If you were to lose to them in the final, I'd never forgive you. You know that, yeah? Never forgive you, bro.
Bro, it'd be embarrassing, bro. If we got Tottenham in the final and we lose and we lost again to Tottenham, bro. Like, it's bad enough losing to them in the league and that, but bro, losing a final to them, bro, when these men don't even win trophies, bro. Oh man, nah, bro, that'd be embarrassing. Nah.
You know it's gonna be long because he's gonna run up his mouth for the whole.
Manchester Piccadilly and that, Man United are scrubs and that. That's what man's gonna run with. I know already what Deji's gonna run with, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You already know, man. You know what I mean? But big up, man. Make sure everyone's subscribing. We're gonna redirect to Lee. We're out. Love.